my happy Scrappy friends, it is Jess here from the Scrappy Sisters, and thank you for joining me for a Confessions of a Paper Addict design team layout. So for this month, we are all using what we call builder cut files, so build A. And basically what that means is Virginia kind of draws and plans out almost like a scene or everything you need to create a whole picture, a whole visual of something. So my fantabulous builder is a first aid kit. So I'm building a first aid kit. And I'm starting off by matting this beautiful Vicky Bouton's mixed media background page, foundation page. This is from her very first release, I do believe. And I'm backing that onto, I want to say a piece of Pebbles paper, but please don't quote me on that. But as you can see, it's just white paper with text, and it's really cute. And off to the left-hand side, you can see I've got 3 little photos of my little man dressed up as a doctor because he got a doctor's kit for Christmas, and he's having a little play, checking that mummy's fit and healthy. Then again, I am using a Pebbles collection, which is the Hey You, I think it was called, collection, or Hey Hello maybe. But then all of the amazingness that is this cut file comes out. Now this has got to be one of those layouts that just clicked. I backed all of my cut file and was tickled pink with how it looked. I thought it was super cute. And then when I started to put things on a page, they just went on the page, and it was so simple. I've said this before about collections, that you can just throw something at the page and no matter how they land, it's going to work out and look good. That is how I felt with this particular layout. I just cruised through this. Layouts can sometimes take me a minimum of an hour. This layout took me about 10 minutes. Like, it was so cruisy for me, and I adore a layout that just flows from your fingertips, makes you feel tickled pink when you look at it, and just is the cutest damn thing you've ever seen, right? So you might have seen me tuck a little teeny tiny tag in beside the photo of Thomas on the right hand side near the top of the tube of ointment. I tied a little bow in the end of that tag and popped him in there, and you can see all of the beautiful ways that I've backed this entire cut file. And there's so many elements to this cut file. That's the whole purpose of these builder cut files. So I've got the gorgeous first aid kit itself, the little box, and of course a bandage. And then I have got a band-aid or a plaster, and then I have got a mouth thermometer and for us over here, I'm not sure, being Australian, I'm not 100% sure what's over in America, but the tube or the injector that's got the red ointment in it, and it's half red and half vellum, that is how we give out medicine to babies, because of course they can't take tablets or anything like that. So you probably have it exactly the same over there, but just in case you don't, that's what that is. And then obviously a tube of ointment, and then a little pill bottle. And it is so cute. Like, look at it all. I just love it. So I fussy cut a few bits and bobs from that Pebbles collection, from the Get Well Soon section of it, just so that I could use those up, because to be honest, I don't have a lot of call for using sort of get welly type things. I tend to not 12 by 12 scrapbook the bad times as much, so therefore I don't necessarily have a call for a get well kind of layout very often. So I thought, why not use them on my little doctor's page, because that sounds perfect. Now, just in case you were wondering, when I said I don't tend to 12 by 12 the bad times, I'd like to include, sort of everything that happens. So therefore, they would probably be in the project life side of my album, because you don't always want to dwell on it, but you don't want to forget that it happened. Anyway, that's just a little side note. So I am just layering everything up. Some things are on foam, some things are stuck down. Those little flower envelopes were from the sticker sheet, which I thought was a perfect time to use those, because, you send people flowers when you want them to get well. And then I also pulled out the little tag that says Get Well Soon. So pretty much every single piece of ephemera on my page says the words Get Well Soon. But it's fine. You can't have too many. I knew I wanted to use that big sort of teal coloured tag that you can see down in the bottom left-hand corner. And because I wanted to use that, that's what really dictated the color of the ointment's label. That's why that label is kind of that tealy blue color as well. It was to kind of force it to match in with that tag. Otherwise, I was worried the tag would stand out like it was a new additional color that didn't really belong. So I'd kind of already pre-planned that as I was backing my cut file. So I'd already pulled out the collection I wanted to use before I backed my cut file. Because normally I would back my cut file using the 12x12s that came with this collection. But I've none of that left. I've used all of that 12x12. So I actually had to back my cut file using entire scraps, which was awesome because it was a great way to use up my scraps. But then I had to be really careful about tying in the colors, which all worked perfectly, as you can see. So a few little gold splatters to add what is already part of the Vicky Bouton foundation page. And this layout is complete and I love it. So I highly recommend popping over and checking out the whole series of builder cut files that Virginia has released. I cannot wait to get in there and use a few more. The hairdressing one I am dying to use. Pity I didn't have that when I made my last layout. But anyway, moving on. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a fantabulous, happy, scrappy week, and I will see you all next time. Bye, everyone.